Hey. Hi. Alexa, play songs by John Birmingham. It's probably not going to do it.
Here's some music by John Birmingham on Amazon Music.
Oh, it did. It played it. Alexa. Okay, I'll just play this song. I'm going to work out.
What do you want me to play?
I'm waiting for Al to get here. Play the song again.
Looping songs
This
from
is
an
a song
album
I
you might like.
composed.
Eat 'em and Smile by David Lee
Oh,
Roth
shit.
on Amazon
Alexa.
Music.
Alexa, stop. That would be cool to play, but I don't have the rights for it in the video. Alexa, play music by John Birmingham.
Here's some music by John Birmingham on Amazon Music.
Waiting for Al to get here. Waiting for Al to get here. I don't know, this happens to be playing. Then I'm going to go to California. I'm going to go to Los Angeles, and I'm going to work in movies. I gotta use the bathroom. Use the bathroom.
side of my brain. I think it's what I feel. And now, baby, I'll make you squeal. I'll make you squeal. No, I went through that shit. Hello? I went right through it. Did you see that? Hello? Don't call my name. What do you want from me? What is it you want me to do? You don't even exist. Bullshit. It's all in my brain. My fucked up brain. You ain't gonna find cock on the bridge. Fag. Hey, like this. Boy. Boy.
I had to use the bathroom a lot right
What are you
there.
looking at, boy?
There's vitamin C. I ate all this vitamin C.
Hey, Brian.
I ate all this
I
vitamin
told
C.
you. It was just a lie.
Wait, kid. Love. Oh, boy. Rednecks, kindest people in the world. We got tons of freedom and beautiful girls. Rednecks, running football apple pie. Fireworks on the 4th of July. Rednecks, nicest people in the world. Got the prettiest dudes, the prettiest girls. Rednecks. We're all the same color, we're cousin in the rider and your cousin in the stuff. Got a mighty high flying eagle in the sky. Big mighty balls, don't ask why. I'm the best American bird all up in the air. You should see how I decorate my eagle lair. I got shoes of Uncle Sam. It's just the American way. And I love my son.
Water.
Rednecks, we're truly nice people. We know that God is good and the devil is evil. Rednecks, in the U.S. fucking ain't. Some of us is great and some of us are gay. Rednecks, we love this town. Play our music loud and free, such a beautiful sound. Rednecks, living here in Shit County. It's a beautiful place. We say shit's down every day. We got beat up old cars that we think are really cool.
We need a just fun and make them boys
I
do.
like to watch sometimes. Early girls have really good times. But the number one best thing about these West is the rednecks in the South, 'cause we own the best.
Redneck. Yo.
I like that.
Finally starting to work out again. I want to get to where I can work out like 4 or 5 hours a day. Yo, I am gay. I'm gay. I'm not gay. Yo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Horse. I look like a horse. Look like a horse. Hey man, I'm 18. Just got done having sex with 2 women. You don't. Some kid said that to me on a bus when I was like 19 or 20 or 21 in Los Angeles. He was like, he had sex with 2 women and he talked about it and thought he was so cool. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to. I think it's wrong. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. So I'm not gonna do it. I had to be celibate for 3 years. I think just getting around people more, talking to people. Oh, this is Jimmy the Unicorn song that I played with Corey. At least I'm not depressed or something. I gotta pee. Whoa. Kind of tired. Feeling. Hey. 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 That was. Jesus cross. A Jesus cross. Jesus cross. Of Nazareth. No, I can't say I don't associate myself with. That's the church I went to growing up. I guess these are clean clothes.
Song that I just made up instantly. I'm gonna play it on guitar. I made it up in about 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and I'm gonna play it really quick.
Okay.
Okay, here it goes. I don't even have a pick or anything. I'm just gonna play it with my raw hand.
Your raw hand? You have a raw hand?
Here it goes. We're going to the Birmingham Zoo. You're invited, and so are you, and you, and you.
You're not very good at singing right now.
I'm not.
No.
This is my vocal cord, Okay. Okay, here it goes. We're going to the Birmingham Zoo. And you're invited. Yes, you. We're going to the Birmingham Zoo. Yeah.
Okay. I use the
I
bathroom
sat in
again.
front of the computer many days.
I'm getting skinny.
Photos and ding dongs, really in a day. My favorite dish was chips and cheese on a platter.
Getting skinny.
Shoving food into my mouth as I got fatter.
Getting skinny.
Sweets and chips, chips
I'm
and
getting
cheese.
skinny.
Sweets and chips, sweets
I'm
and
getting
chips.
skinny.
Sweets and chips, chips
I'm getting skinny.
sweets and chips, sweets
I'm
and
getting
chips.
skinny.
I had to stop it and get right back in shape.
I'm getting skinny.
I got so fat this time I really gained some weight.
I'm getting skinny.
I can do this and I know you can too.
I'm getting skinny.
Let's get in shape, I'll be skinny, so will you.
I'm getting skinny.
Just start walking if you can, dance and shake.
I'm getting
If
skinny.
you're gonna sit there, pick up a set of weights.
getting
No
skinny.
more being like that, no more being fat. No more being like that, no more being fat. I'm getting skinny. I'm getting skinny. We're talking skinny. Yeah, fucking skinny. Motherfucking skinny. Fucking skinny. Just fucking skinny. I'm getting skinny. Now I'm lifting weights, I'm getting pretty buff. I finally stopped eating marshmallows and stuff. I lost so much fat, now I'm skinny and strong. If you feel the urge, you can sing along. I'm getting skinny. I'm getting skinny. We're talking fucking skinny. Yeah, fucking skinny. Motherfucking skinny. Fucking skinny. Yeah, just fucking skinny. Just fucking skinny. I'm getting skinny. Empire rise underneath black sky. It's looking there, right? Empire rise underneath black sky. It's looking there, right? You'll never fall until you fall. You into their night. If the law dressed in blood, welcome to the new life. Empire rise underneath black sky. It's looking there, right? Empire rise underneath black sky. Looking there, right? You'll never fall until you fall. You into their night. With the law drenched in blood, welcome to the new life. Every time I think of you, my world needs so much more than before. I love you so much, so tired of my mind. When I roll above the stars out of mine, I love you till the end of the night. Oh, down the line. Every time you walk away, you leave my heart out there. You make me wanna have you back, 'cause when I do, my life is on track. The very next day you walk away, and I don't know if I'll
I'm gonna
be
go for
okay,
it.
but I'll be okay.
I'm gonna lift the really heavy weights one more time. Gotta get skinny. I gotta look like a famous person. I gotta get skinny and go to Los Angeles and look like I'm famous. I'm famous, dudes.
I was eating a vegan sandwich with some vegan eggs. Every single bite was truly great. Toasted bread, toast turkey,
I don't want to
lettuce,
go
and
too crazy
tomato.
on it.
On the whole, vegan eggs and whole tomato.
I gotta get around people. I think I'm okay by myself for now, but I want to go to LA and be around people and work in film, maybe TV, like actually working it out there instead of just.
I don't need eggs, I don't need cheese, I don't need bodily fluids from bees. Goes with tomatoes, that makes me excited. Good with potatoes, and you're invited to a vegan age eating club. You can eat it with a spoon, or you can rub the vegan age all over your body. Come on, everybody, when the vegan age all over your face, when the vegan age all over your face, when the vegan age all over your face. I found myself in a cup of vegan age, it makes me ready. I found myself in a cup of vegan age. It tastes so good, I like to eat some with my food. I love that vegan eggs, it tastes great, it tastes great.
Hi. Wow. That's cold. That's cold outside. Need water. Maybe some protein. I just woke up, had all this diarrhea and started lifting weights.
Change the channel, John Birmingham, and our are here.
Get some protein.
Yeah, have no fear. Yeah, we're here today, and everything will be okay. Okay. I don't have my pick. I'm looking for a pick.
I'm looking for a tick. I'm looking for a pick. I'm looking for a hick. I'm looking.
How did he survive in the winter
From a pick?
with maybe no heat last year at his age?
By walking through the high
I hope it'll be
High
okay.
grass.
I can't imagine.
My name
I
is
might
High
have. I don't know
Grass.
how
What's
I
yours?
would have known it.
I could probably get my pick. I don't know where my pick is.
Me neither.
I can play it, but it might make my hands bleed or something.
Oh no!
Here,
Oh no!
I'll play it with this thing.
Okay, he's gonna play with that thing.
Yo,
Okay.
Okay?
that's
You
pretty
want
cool.
my on, or
Nah.
can they see?
Oh yeah, they can see. Go for it, kid.
It
Do
goes.
something
It starts
for my
off
legs,
like,
but-
like clean. Oh, what happened to it?
I don't know.
Wait a second. Here's how it starts out.
Not that bad. Cold.
Then it starts.
Don't get channel.
Wait, just let me sing it one time and you can hear it. And once you start to hear it, you'll get used to it.
Okay.
Don't change the channel, John Birmingham and
Al Bob, Dreamy Dreamland.
You can
Sensei
start a
Al
YouTube channel
Bob,
every
Dreamy Dreamland
It
on
might be fun.
Dreamy Dreamland. Sensei Al Bob, Dreamy Dreamland. Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob. Dreamy Dreamland.
and everything will be
Alright. I think that's good.
Okay.
That'll work.
But you want to sing it? Oh, come
That
on.
was it.
Let's
No,
sing
oh,
it.
oh no.
If you get used to hearing, here's how it goes.
I think I really played it more after that one. Hi. Hi.
Don't change the shadows on Birmingham. There's power by yes, we're here today, and everything will be okay. Well, just the other night, I got in a fight, some dude hit me in the ball. I went to the floor and I started to scroll. When I was running in, acting retarded. Somebody kicked me in the gut and I was forward. I blew that far down hard, like you ain't never seen. Well, that fart blew back some dude's hair. Everyone could see. We had a couple of long family hearings and he smiled at both feet. Well, everyone is clear that dude was a buck-toothed weird.
They was hooting and hollering and throwing the beer. They threw beer at me and him. They treated us like we was kids, so I ran out that front door with my new friend. The very next night, we got cleaned up. I even used my old toothbrush, put on my hat, combed my beard. I headed on out with my new friend, the queer. Oh, he was looking for vengeance. I brought my billy club, cleared my brass knuckles in, I gave him a hug. When we walked into that noisy honky-tonk bar, it got quiet as shit. We was ready to spar. I threw a quarter across the room. It flew in the jukebox. I pointed at some dude. I said, I'll knock your socks off. The queer's wrestling on the ground with some old fuck. We put up a good fight and we fucked them all up. We walked out them front doors proud. He hooted and he hollered out loud. That queer's eye, I said, he was a real nice guy. Then we held hands, walked into the sunrise. Both of us had tears in our eyes. He scared and shit, and he doesn't pretend. But how I met my gay best friend. Best friend.
Gay best friend.
Yo. I actually played the harmonica for that. Nobody even watched it. I actually played the harmonica for that. I'd never played the harmonica before. I just taught myself how to play it on one day. tired of mediocrity. I'm gonna go there and do new stuff. I'm gonna do the best stuff I've ever done, man. Well, some of the stuff I've done can't be redone. Yeah. No, I don't like that thing. It's okay. Get out of here. I'd like to go to LA and be around people.
It's Jimmy!
Do acting. Not as a fucking tourist.
It's Jimmy in Hollywood! Yay, look! Look! Jimmy! Let's do it! Sandra Bullock! It's amazing! Oh no. Hey! How are you guys? We're in Hollywood. Here we are. With my buddy. Nice. Are you brothers? Yes, yes! Nice. Welcome to Hollywood, guys.
You're out there and acting a real movie. That's what I like to do. Instead of showing up as like the streets of LA or some shit and filming random stuff.
Oh God. No, man. No,
Fuck you, Holmes.
Huge amount of drools all down his whole face and drip. A big giant drip. Hey man, you got any weed?
I've been in there 8 months.
Wow.
They kept rewriting my character.
Cool.
That's Harry Perry. He's like he's a famous person. He's like kind of famous, and I happened to film him on the street. He has roller skates and a guitar. He's a kind person. He likes where he is. He's like kind of a gentle person.
want to show we can't switch up instruments.
No, this is the part. We're gonna make up a
This is
completely
good.
original song out of
This is
nowhere.
me
We're
and-
just gonna make up.
this is
he's gonna start playing
Me
guitar.
and Corey.
We do it right now.
Yeah. He's just gonna make up a song out of nothing.
Just
Okay. Hey, it's Norty. That's my grandmother. She's 93. Is that correct? Yes. Naughty, she's 93. She's Italian. Hey, Italian. All right. That was a completely original song out of nowhere, completely improvised.
just like that.
Okay,
That's at least what was good.
you want to try a completely new one? And
No,
a second
no,
one?
I don't
Yeah,
think-
one more.
Okay.
Come on, yeah, just anything. Yeah, you can do it. You're a good guitarist, I know. Very nice guy. He was a skeleton. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Skeleton.
All right, can I really stop, please? I got the drum, and then I'll let Charles come play, and then I'll go get a sandwich.
Okay, now we're gonna, speaking of skeletons, we're gonna do a song called Old Dead Skeleton Idiot.
It's almost over.
In the night. And I'm gonna play it on guitar and he's gonna switch over to drums.
All right.
Okay.
Why is it called idiots?
What? Idiots.
Why is it called idiots? It's supposed to go something else.
Idiots. Well, I started the song. When I started the song, it was called Old Dead Skeleton Faggots. But I like gay people, and I didn't want some gay people I know are offended by the word faggot. So I didn't want to hurt their feelings. So I changed it to idiots. It sounds funny.
But they have Gigi Allen called
It's all
himself
been
freaks,
spoken
faggots,
bitches. Some gay
junkies.
people are fine.
He called
if
his
they
album
say
that.
faggot,
Some
but
people, some people who are
really
like
don't like it, so I just thought
trannies
it'd be
and stuff,
nice to
it
say
doesn't bother them
idiots.
to say
And
that.
idiots, I think, sounds funny. That's it. That's the whole song.
But I know. Put a different shirt on. Skeletons, they are the best. Thousands of skeletons in an open field. They'll eat you alive, they'll make you squeal. Like to eat things, but they can't digest. Those freaking skeletons, they are the best. Where's my Where's my shirt? Where is my shirt? Where is my shirt? Where is my shirt? Ding, 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 ding. Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt? You don't have to. This is in Times Square. Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt?
selfish. You're selfish. You're living like a crazy animal in the wild. You're not my own. When you get your wish, you're selfish. You're selfish. Okay. Why'd you have to go and leave me? Didn't you stop and see me? Just one more time. Just one more time. Veronica, why'd you have to go and leave me? Why'd you have to go leave me? Didn't you stop and see me? One more time. One more time. Just one more time. One more time.
Hi. Were you happy with the outcome?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Do you think you pleased a lot of people singing your beautiful songs?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's interesting. I've never done any like playing music on the street to people. That's the first time I've ever sang to people on the street. Like I thought, like when I was younger, I thought about maybe doing it on Venice Beach or something, because that's how musicians do it. Like I think Bet did it that way. I don't know, but I've never actually done it before.
Exhausted feeling, but I want to wake up and
Did you see fucking
do
Slainer?
more weights or something.
See her back at the house in the hot tub? That's what puts my mind at ease. I said we tag team all of them! You're sick, bro.
I know him. I know. He's my friend Anthony. Who's in my movie Crazy Animal. I could hang out with him
shit.
in Los Angeles or
Bro.
be in movies with him or something. He has a family.
Yeah.
He has a family. I think he'll still do acting. He's very good looking. He's very good looking. He always had low body fat on his stomach. And he did other stuff to make money and didn't do as much acting. But he did some acting. I'd like to be with my wife and kids, but I don't know, like, I gotta pay my bills too.
I was a warrior, I was a nation beast.
Alexa. Wait, never mind. I'd like to get my wife and kids, or Danica and my kids, and make them be in California. They've been in Texas too long. I'd like to go in there and fuck you. I'm tired of it. They're not supposed to be there this long. They've been there 4 years and 5 months in that fucking random place. Sorry. Why would I have to go there for the 8th time again? Get out of there, y'all country boots in there on a cowboy hat. Fuck you. Shit on that. that. I always thought that was funny when Pee Wee Herman went to Texas and then went deep in the heart of Texas. Like they all knew the song. They probably hate that. They probably hate that. We don't understand. He yelled out, Pee Wee Herman yelled out, "The stars and stripes are big and bright," and everyone stopped walking and they had cowboy hats on and cowboy boots. And they turned and stopped and went, "Deep in the heart of Texas." And they went back to walking. That's how they all are. That's how they all are in Texas. Dumb as shit. I like to fucking go there and say that to them. This place is dumb as shit, man. Get out of here. Quit. The whole place is gonna blow to shit. Quick, the whole place is gonna blow to a shithole. And everyone will make it out safe in all their new houses that they thought since they were made in 1994. It's too old now. Guess we gotta burn it down because we gotta have everything brand new because we breathe cleaner air than poor people and they should die sooner because we're more privileged and better than them. So if that's not evil, I don't know what the fuck is, and all that shit should be burned down to shit. We breathe cleaner air than you, so we'll live longer and you'll probably get a disease and die because you're poor. That's not true. That's not really true. I don't know. I'm tired of having to go there. Like, I don't want to go there for the 8th fucking time on a plane. That was what became my touring in a band. Going to fucking, I don't even like traveling. I don't like traveling. I like Los Angeles. I want to stay there. I don't want to fly in fucking planes to random ass places where it's not enjoyable to me that much. That's okay or whatever, you know. They don't have a film industry. They don't have a music industry. They don't have the things that I think are cool, that I like. Her parents are the grandparents. They should have to come see us. My children should not be taken away from me. I'm their actual father. Should not be around the grandparents instead. It's wrong and bad. It's wrong and bad for them to be there this long. I don't want to go to that fucking place again. I asked Jesus to destroy the entire state because of it being evil. And I left it up to Jesus, and I said, if it's not evil, of course, you're not going to destroy it, because you can't, like, do things in the name of bad and try to destroy things. But I found something in the Bible that says if things are evil, they can be destroyed. You can ask Jesus to destroy them, but you have to ask Jesus, and you leave it up to Jesus, you know, if he doesn't want to do it, if it's wrong to do, can't do it. So that's what I did, and I was hoping a huge hurricane would destroy all that place, and I wanted everyone to be okay, everyone get out to safety, but I left it up to Jesus and God. They know best. I don't know what's best. I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope it gets destroyed and my Kids come home, they just build up the houses new anyway. As soon as they get a little bit old, like nothing special about them. They just build random ass new ones, and look down on people who have older houses like mine, who they think is junk. They think this special house is junk. They don't have a fucking door like this. They don't have a huge door. The design is from 400 years ago. That people came here from Europe and used the traditional building from Europe and a special door that looks like it's from 400 years ago. Really special, really big door. And if you tell those fucking rich people who just pay to have a lot of money for a random ass, nothing special about their bullshit house, you know, they'd get jealous and want to hurt my door. They want to hurt my big door that I have that's better than theirs and hand carved and hand built. Huge door, it's really cool. And their jealousy, they want to destroy things that they think, anything that's better, they think is better than them. They want to corrupt the souls of innocent, kind, meek people who don't sin as much. People are fucking mean. So I asked Jesus to destroy that entire fucking state. But I left it up to Jesus, you know, if it's not evil, he can't destroy it. So instead of something really happening to that place, what happened was they kind of got wind of it or something, and this storm, instead of hitting them, it came through California. Let's blame it on California. Texas don't like California. You know, California's liberal, Texas is Republican, you know. So let's blame it on California. And the big giant fucking bomb of a lightning to strike that entire state and scare the fuck out of them, like a big explosion to blow it all to shit that I was hoping would happen to Texas, turned into them, the Texas people, shit. We like cowboy boots and dumb fucking cowboy hats and dumb shit and rodeos and stupid shit. You know what they did? They blamed it on the California liberals and tried to drop a bomb on them and called that entire storm that came through California first, and they called it the bomb hurricane or some shit, or the bomb storm, because it, you know, Californians are liberals, they're like Muslims, so, you know, it's like dropping a bomb on them because, you know, you might as well blow the shit out of somebody who has darker skin because we're stupid as shit and Texas sucks. Hate that fucking I hate going there. I don't want to go there again. How the fuck is it supposed to be that great to go there? They have stupid shit there. The only thing that's that good is the aquarium that I asked God to not destroy, because it's pretty special, their aquarium. And, you know, there's not that much special about anything else there. They have a really old hotel in Houston that, like, 2 or 3 famous people stayed at one time, like whoopty shit. They have one of the biggest cities in the nation, like the top 4 biggest cities, and they don't have shit that's that good in that entire city because it's so fucking stupid. Like, they don't have a single real organic, real trusted organic, real organic vegan restaurant, ethical vegan restaurant who loves the food they make and believes in it. They don't have one in the entire huge ass fucking city. That's how stupid that dumb ass place is. And they took my wife and kids there. Why the fuck would I want to go to that stupid ass place? Oh, they've got an aquarium that they made me feel happy, like we were really happy there at one time when we went there. I was really happy together with them. You know, and of course, Danica didn't say a word to me and was quiet the entire time. But I got to be with her and act like we were a happy family and drive them around in the minivan and go places with them. And then, since her mom had to come back and see her, she kicked me out in the street with my luggage at the end of the 7 days staying at her house. Threw me out in the street to stay at some hotel because her mom had to, since I flew all the way in 1,000 miles to see them, her mom, since she was right there anyway, had to get to see them instead of me and throw me out of the house. It's like so stupid. Why the fuck did she go to her parents? Just because they got a divorce and believe in divorce? God is against divorce, you fucking idiots. who dedicated their lives to some stupid shit so they could get a divorce instead. And then they tried to push it on me and Danica like it was normal and try to fuck up our lives. Or some shit. I don't really understand what it's all about, and I don't give a fuck, so I'm not going to blame them for saying they did that or not. I don't know. But I've had enough of it. They've been there 4 years and 5 months. They went there in May of 2017. Someone drove into town, made them get in a car, and took my wife and children away from me 1,000 miles out of nowhere just because they felt like, oh, it doesn't matter that you're their real father. We have more money than you. Fucking people are ridiculous. I hope they don't die or something because they're getting older, but I've had enough of it. They think that's right to keep my wife and kids there, or to have helped my wife to commit adultery on me in 2008, to do all this to our marriage, to try to mess up our marriage, to make her like them, so she'd be divorced like them. Divorce, it's good, it's okay to get, it's like, I don't understand why they think divorce is good. It's so stupid. Divorce is stupid. I didn't want to be with anyone else. I was happy being with her. Why would they think divorce is okay? It's not okay. You don't throw away the most special things that God gave you. Your wife, your special wife. Now, some people get a divorce and it's okay to get a divorce. It's rare, but it's because of our inherent sin as human beings. And God doesn't like it, but there are some instances where there are reasons for divorce and it's okay, like sexual immorality. Like if the woman started being a lesbian and it was like really too much sexual immorality and she started going with a lot of women and stuff, the man shouldn't stay married to her if that kind of messes things up. Her heart is with those other people instead of her heart being with her husband. And so that's okay for them to get a divorce. Or if the husband was a physical abuser and beat her up really bad, then that's okay to get a divorce usually. There are instances when it's okay to get a divorce. And people are so selfish when they think that their way of doing things is the only way. Like they think, oh, like Al, for example, like thinks, well, his first wife was just some floozy, ended up being a lesbian. So maybe Danica and me are supposed to, like Danica's like that to me. But that's not really how it is, I think. And so Al thinks, his second wife was the most important one, so maybe I'll meet some other wife, or I don't know what he thinks. And then Becky, I don't know. I just mentioned the name Becky. I don't know who that is, who it's referring to, but I don't want to talk about those people because they're like, I don't want to say anything bad about them. But they've had my kids there for 4 years and 5 months, and they took Danica there. And Danica tries to fucking, excuse me for cursing, not talk to me as much and like keep the kids there and make it so I have to go in that Texas environment, which is her parents, their favorite fucking place. That like pretty much all they have there is the aquarium and good Tex-Mex food, good Mexican food. That's all that they have in an entire huge city. It's one of the biggest cities there is in America, and that's the only thing I can think of that they have that's that cool. Oh, they have NASA. Come on. We don't need NASA. NASA, it's like, come on. It's like the Bible says God put us on Earth, okay? So we don't need to reach out to fucking aliens and shit. I'm sorry. It's kind of stupid. It's like it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but compared to the Bible, it's kind of stupid. It's like, it's like something kind of fun, like maybe they could reach out to aliens in the heavens or something, like, because there's supposedly aliens in the heavens are mentioned in the Bible, but it's like, why would you even want to talk to them that much? They're okay. They're supposed to be benevolent, kind aliens. They're kind. They're not mean. They're not mean at all. They're not mean. When people think they're mean, bad spirits and shit, it's because they believe in fucking stupid ass mean shit and they invite bad spirits and shit into their. Don't do that. It's wrong. It's awful. That's gonna cause more sin. It's gonna make things bad for people. You don't try to invite demons into your fucking way of doing things and act like there's crazy ass ghosts going on and terrify the shit out of people. You know, when I got away from those people, I stopped being afraid of ghosts. I can sleep here with all the lights off and feel safe. I no longer worry about fucking aliens doing weird ass shit coming through the door that she had me so worried about. You know, and Rowan, if you're watching this, there's no reason to worry about that bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's stupid as shit, and don't be worked up by their shit that they try to like work up someone so they're like driven by fear and they have to go to work for all of them to protect them all their entire life, working the entire time thinking that something's gonna rape them up the ass or something. Bill Cosby coming into town to rape your asshole. No. Bill Cosby. He wouldn't do that. This is the real Bill Cosby. He's like, Bill Cosby. He gets really angry or something and tries to act like I'm my rape you, motherfucker. Or something. This cold. Why is it? Oh, I haven't had any food. And I had diarrhea and lifted a really heavy weight. Oh, I had a little bit of food. Hi. I wouldn't want anyone to actually rape them. That's not gonna happen. It's ridiculous. That's never gonna happen, I think. You know, I wouldn't want them to be hurt, but that's how would that actually happen? Somebody sticking something into their butt a little bit a few times. Like how I doubt that's gonna happen. But that's a serious thing. I used to be so afraid of it. I was driven by homophobia. And I thought Obama was gonna rape my ass and give me AIDS. So I was like, fuck you, Obama, I'm from the South. Or something like that. I was driven by fear. And I didn't like Obama trying to rape my asshole. Oh, I shouldn't say that stuff. I actually thought, this is so stupid. I don't want to talk about Obama. He's like out of style. He was a good role model for black people, like they finally had somebody to be a president or whatever. No, I don't think he has AIDS. I don't know. I was so afraid of Obama. I thought he was like an Illuminati. I don't know. Stupid. Nonsense. I think it was nonsense. When I really found the Bible, I knew it was okay. The only worry about going to hell or really suffering bad is when you're mean too much or sinful too much. So try not to sin too much. Don't go out there and fornicate or have sex with tons of people. Because that's likely, if you do it too much, that's pretty bad. I think. I'm pretty sure. There may be no way back from that if you do just fornicating and that kind of thing, unnatural sex or something. like a lot of that stuff is not good. Maybe if they mess up a few times in their life, some people who are gay or they call themselves gay or something, I don't know. I did have 3 beers, less than 4 beers. I had 3 and some of another one earlier today because I had too much stress. It's not good to do, and I was worried for my health if I should do it or not. And I did it, and it made me feel happier. It happened to not hurt my health. And then I fell asleep. This is so weird. This is so weird. I fell asleep for a while, and then I woke up and it was getting dark, and I poured some of this cheese on lettuce, and I ate lettuce and cheese to get some protein. I felt like I had to get protein. I just threw it down and made a mess of it. And then I walked in here. It's like, I'm going to make a video. And then all of a sudden I had to use the bathroom, and I went in the bathroom and I had really bad diarrhea. Oh, first I looked at, I don't know. I did something on the computer. I was like happy and felt okay. I was trying to use a bathroom regular way, like I always do, cause no, I ain't gay. And I ain't gay, man. Just trying to say, man, amen, I ain't gay. Except that one time when I felt like Antoine. When I felt like Twan wiping my backside on the toilet bowl, man. And I was in the bathroom, and I said, it's on. My name's Antoine. And I was just talking to myself. I didn't think I was gay. And I started wiping my backside, and one thing led to another, man. And I turned into a lady boy, man. And then I got a dick, but I don't know what the, but then I woke up and I said, I'm a lady boy. And then no, I'm not a lady boy. I'll never be a lady boy. I'll never be a lady boy. Never, never. There is not an inkling of gay tendency that I have. I don't know why, for me personally. There's one time when I thought about it. It was a couple years ago, and I was like, would I try to be gay? Like feel on my own butt, like the way it feels, and try to act like it feels good. And I was like, I thought about it. And I thought, no, I don't want to do it. But it was after I had gone out in public, and I was going, I was like, I don't know. I think it happened to a lot of straight men at the same time, but I'm not sure. Because I was out there working on my parents' houses out in public a lot, and I tried to like, I don't know. It had something to do with, I think, like all these other people and maybe got tempted to be gay at the same time. But I don't know if it's true or not. But I felt like I was tempted to be gay too. And I thought I'll never be gay. Because before, I was just walking around going, I'm gay. I'm gay. Or something, I'd go, I'm gay. I ain't gay. I'm gay. And I kept saying that, but I forgot how I was saying. But I thought it was so funny. And I'd say it loud enough, and I think the neighbor heard it, but I think he ended up doing the gay act. Some neighbor around this neighborhood, I don't want to say which one, but I think he ended up doing a real gay act. And I was joking, like I could say, I am gay. I am gay, and it's not going to be gay. I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't like it. No. Making me feel awkward to talk about it too much. I don't know why. I guess I have to put long pants on. But I'm pretty healthy. I'm really healthy. As far as I know. I just lifted, like, I'm not worried about, I don't know how that would turn into anything bad on the known backside. But I've never been gay. I've never had a gay tendency ever. I just don't like it. It's like something about, for myself, I don't like it. I don't know why. It's just, I prefer a woman to be with. It's always been that way. Like starting in junior high, you know, when I was in the 6th grade, or younger, back to when I was in elementary school, I would get a crush on a girl and want to kiss. I didn't even know what sex was or anything about that. It was about, I want to kiss. But I never got to have a girlfriend. And then the 6th grade came along, and I'd see in the 7th grade, and I'd see them walking around the halls, like the girls, and the way they looked, and I liked the way they looked, and I wanted to have a girlfriend, but I didn't have the confidence, and for some reason I had to go all those years not being with any of them. It was like, but God wanted me to not get to do it all the way until I got married. And then I got to finally like be with my wife. I should probably eat protein to be sure I'm getting enough food. Ooh. But I've never done anything gay on myself, and I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't have that tendency naturally. It's just I didn't want to. Like when we were growing up, if I saw pictures of that stuff, like they'd have friends, like one of them their brother was gay and had a gay porn, and they put the tape in and played it, and I was like, oh, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the way it looked. It was kind of like, to me, when I was a young man watching old people. But now, like if they're very old people and they're having sex and they're in love, I don't know. Like when I get old, it's not that bad to have sex with somebody who's really old, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I'd rather do that than be gay. I don't like. It's like when I think of a man, I think of the hair, that coarse hair on their face, and the hair in their body, and on their ass, and on their, like, all their private parts and all that, and a penis, an actual penis. Like, I'm not attracted to that. And if it looked more boyish, that's even worse. That's like a horror. That's like incest. That's like, I don't like that. I hate that stuff. I don't know why they try to push it on people now, some of the porn stuff. I think it's not real. I think people don't even like it, but they try to push it on people to try to mess up their morals, so they get them hooked on watching the porn because they don't have any lasting relationships or something, or they do. So that's shit. I hate that stepbrother, stepsister, brother, sister, all that stuff they try to show people on their porn stuff. It's corrupt. It's really bad. I don't understand that. That's worse than being gay, just being gay. But I don't know. I can't do that. I just, I don't know. I don't. That's why I work out and stuff, so I stay healthy. Even though I had a vitamin D deficiency. That was something annoying. Because I wasn't going out in the warm sun doing the things I wanted to around people. I was like in this house or whatever. But it's okay sometimes. I want to get, when Al shows up tomorrow, I want to go with him and leave. I want to go with him and leave somewhere. Might have to eat food. I got all these bars. I'm almost afraid to show it. Somebody will say, yep, I'm an expert on health. Yep, I study what gives people cancer. I'll kill you. I don't know. I didn't want to work on a dead body and terrify you with the smell of embalming fluid like you're next. You're the next dead body. Crazy shit. And they eat whatever the fuck they feel like and drink alcohol and think they can take medicine for it. Like nothing's wrong. I don't know. That's not me. I shouldn't be mean about that. It's not their fault. Because no one made fun of them growing up. Because I had no problems with their little young face that looked the best looking one. It just came naturally to them. They ate whatever they felt like, when they felt like, until they were 32, and they started gaining weight. Because they're raised for someone to love them and show them, be confident in the best. Like your stupid ass things that you think are so cool. That person took my wife and kids away from me. And I'm supposed to kiss their fucking asses? Fuck that. I don't want any part of that. They can look down on me and act like they have way more money than me because I have a brand new looking house. Nothing original, nothing special about it. Bullshit ass places. They're trying to make you smell embalming fluid like you're the next dead corpse that they worked on or something. Scare the shit out of you or something with some mean ass shit until they try to corrupt your soul and then, oh, okay. Like they want to find out what food you're eating and shit. Because they study like how people get diseases and die. Because they're an expert at being fucking mean. They're an expert at being mean. They think they can use sin and meanness and trying to hurt others, blame others for any problem they can. Just eat whatever fucking food they feel like. Drink alcohol, eat any fucking food, think they can take medicine for it, do whatever the fuck they feel like all the time. And by being so fucking mean and sinful, they try to empower themselves and blame others for everything. They use the power of the devil and shit to to get all that. And then when they die, they're gonna burn in the lake of fire. How's that for fucking looking down on me every time you talk to me? Every time you talked to me since I met that person in 2002, whatever the shit. I'm the biggest, most powerful all the time. You don't always get to be the biggest, most powerful, best one all the time. Especially when it's a dumb shit that I don't even give a fuck about. Who the fuck would care about what that person does? That's not music, that's not film. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. I don't care either. Go ahead, help people with it or whatever. Or be mean as shit and try to take all the money for yourself. I could care less. Just stay away from my kids, you motherfucker. They're trying to fuck me up. I'm not from a white trash family like the woman you killed. Your second wife who you killed. So don't try to get me trying to talk like her. So you can pretend like it's okay for her to die. So you can think that, oh, well, she was white trash and those people, it's okay to die. I don't know, I'm gonna go. I shouldn't blame him, but he took my children there, and they've been there for 4 years and 5 months. I shouldn't have said this about him again. I'm supposed to try to get along with them all there. This is I shouldn't be saying this about him. It's like something else is bothering me. Hi. I shouldn't be mean to him. It's this man who took my wife and kids to Texas, or took Danica and my kids to Texas. I don't want to go. I don't know. But they were never driven in Texas. They were never driven by homophobia in particular. That wasn't something that they were driven by. No. It's just, why the fuck does that person get to live his life however he fucking feels, the most powerful one at his fucking random ass shit that I don't care about, and act like, and he still thinks he's way the fuck better than me and didn't respect any of my work that I know of, ever. I don't relate to those fucking people and their jobs. That's the problem. They made me fucking do this shit back here in one of these random towns. They made me have to end up being one of those workers that I could hear outside when I was making my movie Crazy Animal in Orange, California. I could hear them working on the roofs, and they're so annoying. I just like, get the fuck away from me. I'm trying to make a movie. I had to end up being one of those fucking people. Like, instead of being famous, I was graduating grad school. I did a feature film. Oh, I thought it'd be a great idea to move right back to my hometown and start a family and get married. You know, the rationalization was that, of course, I can still do movies and stuff like that in the town. And something's bothering me. Like somebody's ass. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't have anything wrong with mine. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't usually drink. I'm healthy. I'm way the fuck healthy. I did get a little vitamin D deficient. I'm way the fuck healthy. I'm 44. I look pretty good too, I think. Because I worked really hard at it. It didn't come naturally to me like other people who just kind of, I'm another one of the kids who has no problems while they're teenagers and growing up. They didn't have anything to prove with it or something. I don't know. I shouldn't be negative about it. I shouldn't be negative about it. It's like they all had it easy, kind of. But maybe I did too, and I was just so had so much insecurity about it or something in my appearance. But it's like, why would I even think about that old high school shit? You know, why would I have to be here in this same town near any of that and ever have to think about it? Why would I ever have to? It's like there is so much more than that shit. I don't even care about that. Why did I come back to my small town where I was fucking made fun of and given body dysmorphic disorder, where I thought, you know, there was something wrong with me when I looked okay? Why'd I have to come back to this place? And I came back here to start a family because she wanted to get married, and I loved her a lot. I couldn't be without her. I couldn't be without her. I hope they're doing okay there. I hope they're healthy in Texas and okay. I don't know. I don't know what this is about, what it's about really, but I know it's about following God and Jesus. I haven't been reading the Bible as much. I haven't been reading the Bible as much. I'm tired of it. Why would I have to go to Texas? I don't want to go there again. I want them here. I want Danica here and her in love with me. Not being quiet and trying to keep the kids to herself and keep all the love to herself there. Like, I don't know, maybe that's not how it is. Maybe I can just go there and be around them all and like fit in. But I've said all this mean shit to them. Why are they there? Why are they there? I don't get it. I'd like to all that shit be destroyed. Like all this fucking house is destroyed as shit, the entire state. I can't believe they took my wife and kids there for 4 years and 5 months. Or Danica and my kids there for 4 years. They took my children away from me. I worked on every inch of this house doing hard labor and working with other people here and there, hiring other people. And that shit that I never wanted to do. I can't believe that's what my life became, doing hard labor. I don't ever want to do it again. I don't ever want to do it again. And then, like, I was suffering here with depression and sadness and crying every day for 2 years and more than that. And I don't know. And you know, it's wrong to be kind of mean about it. But apparently people want you to sin more. They want you to sin more. Then they think you're okay. You did a good manly work, man's labor. You sin more too. You're mean about it. You know, stand up for what we believe in at a political level, what they believe in. Do the jobs they want to fucking do. I don't know. I don't know. And be kind of mean about it. And then you're okay to do the dumb shit you never wanted to be a part of. I don't know. I should stop talking. I'm gonna turn this video off. I was mean again. I was mean again at the end of this video. I was mean again at the end of this video. I don't know what it is. Something about this video. I'd like to see, is there somebody who watches this video who's like someone who wants to hurt me? It's like somebody who wants to hurt me for making a video, for doing the thing that I enjoy, being in front of camera, doing videos, or doing films. I don't get it. I don't know why people would want to do that. I don't get it, because they don't get it. Because they don't understand what makes me happy and what I do. And they never fucking will. So Leave me the fuck alone, those people. Get away from me. I never want to talk to you. Never want to hear your voice again. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'd rather sell this house and go to LA and be famous. I don't give a fuck. That's the type of thing that I like to do, and I have not gotten to work at that for so long because I was working on this fucking house, hidden away, leaving all the results up to God and Jesus for whatever I was working at. I didn't get to work at being famous. It was like wrong and no, it's not appropriate. Well, I want to fucking do it again. I want to do it again. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck this worry is. Like somebody's asshole on me, trying to wipe their cancer asshole on me. Some crazy ass shit. I don't know what the anxiety is. It's been bothering me for the last part of this video for about 10 minutes now, since something about wiping an ass. I don't know what that shit is. I don't have that problem personally. It doesn't run in my family either. So don't try to push your Texas bullshit on me, motherfuckers. Because in our family, on the Italian side, they live to be in their 90s and 100s, the Sicilians. So I don't give a fuck about your bullshit, trying to pretend like you know about how to hurt people's bodies and shit, make them get unnecessary surgeries and bullshit. And back in the day, when my grandfather was alive and all his sisters who lived in their 90s and 100s, there were like 5 of them, they lived to be in their 90s and 100s, you know, they might have had a small bit of cancer that was somewhere in their body that did not have to be fucking removed, and it didn't hurt anything, okay? So you don't have to fucking cut up somebody's body and hurt the shit out of them for your bullshit, just because you think you're a doctor and you're better than others, just because you're a doctor, because you had to prove you're better than others. I never had to do shit for any of that. Plus, my grandfather smoked since he was 9 years old. He fucking smoked since he was 9 years old, and he lived to be 89. He lived to be 89. He died sooner than the other ones. My grandmother lived to be 100. His wife. All my grandfather's sisters lived to be in their 90s and 100s. Sitsi Lena, Sitsi Chachina, Sitsi Mary. You get these dumbass people who try to push their shit, try to fuck up your actual good genetics. Their stupid shit. There's studies on how they live the longest and can eat whatever food they feel like and alcohol they fucking feel like and never work out. Like they get to live the longest and blame it on others and make you smell embalming fluid like you're the next corpse in line for them to work on, to terrify the shit out of you like the horror man and his evil thoughts. I don't know if this makes any sense. I don't know if this makes any sense. I don't know what a worry would be about. I don't know what a worry would be about with stuff. You know, they don't want you to go to California because they don't want you to be a liberal. They want liberals to die. Like Freddie Mercury, he got AIDS and died for standing up for minorities in Africa in 1985 at that big live AIDS concert or whatever. So they wanted to hurt him, give him AIDS after he did that big giant thing for the entire world. The world. I don't know. They want people like that to fucking die. They want to try to kill them or some shit. Like, they got to be famous and cool, so, you know, so instead, they fucking brainwash somebody to be a Joe Rogan. They brainwash somebody to be like, wake up at 4:30 in the morning thinking that, you know, like, like driven by fear, and they're like having to lift weights, and they turn on the news and see like, you know, like They watch the news, shave their head really short, have short hair, of course, red meat, of course. They want you to be that way. That's what they fucking did to me back here. I don't know if that ever would have happened in California. I would have rather been away from all my family, besides Danica and the kids, than have that happen. They turned me into this mean person, driven by fear. And it was so difficult to make up for my sin for that. It was a lot of God's work and faith, and it was not easy. I had to face my worst fears and stuff. I don't know what else to say. But something about this video is annoying me. I'm gonna turn it off, like an anxiety, cancer or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. That sucks. You know, some people have cancer. There's someone who I know who got it, but I think he's really healthy again. I think it went away. You know, he got in really good shape. He worked on his health. He got physical activity, like doctors say. You're supposed to get physical activity. You can't just not get physical activity. You gotta do some kind of physical activity. I smelled a fart. I think it's a cat or something. I don't know what it is. I smelled a fart. Or it took a crap. What are you doing? Go in the cat door. Or else you can't. You know, you gotta go in the cat door. You wanna come inside? Did you fart?
What is he doing? He's good. He's good. He is good. He's the black cat.
He's a black cat. I'm trying to get him to go in the cat door. I let him in. He likes doing things his way.
He is good.
I don't. Oh man. I've told my audience the things I was supposed to share and keep private with share with my family, but my wife and kids.
Hey, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? He is good. He is good. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Hey. Hey.
What is he doing? You wanna go downstairs?
Remember how much I had to work on this house? They think it's you know, they think their house is way better. They think their new houses are way better. I don't know why. I don't care. I'd rather never talk to them again. I'd rather have Danica and my kids and never get them away from the other people and have never talked to them again. Ever. Fuck away from those people that try to make them more sinful and wasteful and throw shit away and value rich instead of poor and look down on poor people. Oh, thanks. Yeah. He went downstairs. Oh man. My house is Trump and I gotta sell it. You know, it's not that great. You know, look, I mean, it's not in like new condition. You know, like their fucking places are. And I don't like their places. I don't like their places. I never want to live in a house like theirs. I never want to live there. I'd never felt at home there. They never made me feel good there. They never made me feel that good there ever. I didn't feel at home. Just wasn't at home. It was like, no. And one time, in one of the rich houses, they call them rich. I don't know how much money they even are. They might have a few $1 million or something, maybe their net worth, or I don't even know how much money they have. But one time, I took off my wedding ring and I put it in her in this woman's shower. I took off my wedding ring, but I shaved all my body. I shaved my body hair off. I don't know why. I used to shave it off, and I put it in the thing, but like her mom didn't like that. Like it was like almost like I was like too Italian with the hair and shaving it off, and I think she found it and threw it away. Or but I don't know if it was her mom. Oh, but you know, there's a maid in there, this older black woman, and maybe she took the ring, but I don't know. And somehow I never got my wedding ring back again. And she didn't like my hand. Like something about, there's this one picture of my hand looking tan and Danica's hand looking really white, or it was like my hand on her boob. She didn't like that. She didn't like that I was like Italian. But I look really white. I don't know. I look kind of white. I'm white. I don't know why that was a problem. I don't know. But it was like they thought she always had to be the best and kind of looked down on me and stuff. So why would I want to go there again? But then how do I be there for my children? I love them a lot. I love them a tremendous amount. I love them a lot. But it's like, well, maybe I don't feel that great right now. I feel like my face doesn't look as good, but I don't know if it does or not. Maybe it does look good. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it maybe doesn't look as good as I'd like it to look. But it probably does look good enough or something. I don't know. Sucks having to worry about how to pay my bills. If money was not an issue, I'd have back Danica and my kids and everything would be okay. If money was not an issue, I'd have back Danica and my kids and everything would be okay. Here's $4 million. I'll get you a good house. You can live near me. Let's go to Los Angeles. Never have to rent this house to anyone else and never let anyone in here to mess up all the hard work I had to do, or I did. And I'd go to Los Angeles. I'd live in Topanga Canyon. I'd keep this house. I think I'd keep it. It's like, it's not my favorite going into Roanoke. Like, I don't know. I'd like to live in Topanga Canyon in Los Angeles. But this house is really special and I don't understand. It's like supposed to keep me like humble, or I don't know why, but I'm supposed to like stay here or something. And I don't want to anymore. I want to go somewhere else. But Topanga Canyon in Los Angeles is really cool. and I knew about it. I've known about it for a while, and I filmed part of my movie Crazy Animal there. There's this house they went to down from Malibu or the beach or something, and it's called Topanga Canyon, and they have woods there. They have woods, and it's in Los Angeles, and this man I knew who's a stunt man who worked on my film Crazy Animal. He lives in there. He has a house, and he happened to see me again when I was filming Crazy Animal, another thing from Crazy Animal. And I couldn't hang out and talk and stuff like that because I had to. There's money. I was having to rent equipment and film a movie, and so I had to make sure that it got done properly. So he wanted to stop and talk and act like, hey, hang out, you're on a movie, but I was constantly working at stuff. I was in school, but I was like really working hard. I was really working hard at stuff by then. I got into one of the best film schools for my hard work. That was when I was young. That was like younger, and I'm still maybe kind of young. I don't know, but I might have to be. No, that's not true. I'm willing to be old if I have to for my kids. Like be old, like say I'm old for my kids. I don't want to, but he didn't understand why I couldn't stop and talk, and there was expensive film equipment that I was renting, and I had to get the scenes filmed. And so I was constantly working at that. I wasn't getting to enjoy it. I didn't get to really enjoy it that much. But I've rented a real movie house that was built as a movie set. And it was on like a few acres or so. Maybe 20 acres. It was like kind of like this house. It had a lot of woods. There's this little house at it that he let this younger woman stay at. He was this man called Norman, and I think they made the movie up after him. I'm almost for sure. He owned this set-built house that was like not the highest quality house. It was like kind of paper-thin walls, but it was a real house, and they built it for a movie a long time ago when he first lived there. And they said, "Can we build a house for a movie?" And then he would rent it to people making movies, and he made money that way. And his name was Norman. And he talked like this. My head. He talked like this. And he was like this little old man. He might have been a Jew. But he wasn't that old. He was like, back then we thought he was old. He was like 60s or something. He was like older than our parents. And he said, "This is Norman." And there's this younger woman who's kind of like a white trashy woman who he let live there, and she was maybe missing some teeth, but she was kind of young, and he let her live there, and she would clean up after the house and do stuff like that. And I think he liked it because it was like a younger woman, so he let her stay there. And I don't know if he was married or not, but his name was Norman, and he could be a jerk. And he charged a lot of money sometimes. And but he was this little man, and then years later they made the movie Up with that little old man holding balloons, and it like picks up his entire house or something. That movie Up, that Disney movie or whatever it was, that animated movie. And I'm almost for sure that they made that character after him, because they filmed, I think, hundreds of movies there, at least 100, maybe hundreds of movies since the 70s or 80s at his set built house. So first, some movie came there, they built a house, and then he would rent it to movie productions. And he thought mine wasn't as big because he had studio movies they were filming, and he acted like I wasn't as big and stuff. But I had a movie trailer there. I mean, I had a trailer for the actors. He wouldn't let us use a bathroom because he didn't want to clog his toilets in the set house because it could only handle so much using the bathroom. So he made me rent a porta potty, an RV, like an RV, like a real trailer for the actors and stuff. I had to rent that. I had to pay to get a giant trailer there on my own movie set, and I had a union crew. I had a small union crew, like an actual union crew. The camera operator and the gaffer, Dimitri Bogiansis. His name was Dimitri Bogiansis. He was white, but he was like German or I don't know what he was, or Lebanese. I don't know, but he looked white. And the camera operator was but his name was Dimitri Bogiansis. Bogiansis, and that was his real name, Dimitri Bogiansis. And like he had some, and the camera operator ripped me off, and he was Jewish, and he tried to charge me thousands of dollars to have them there. Too much. He kept them there, like he would take his time setting it up because he knew he was, and like he made me sign the fine print that said I had to pay time and a half or more when it went too many hours. But there are kind Jewish people there. I know there are kind Jewish people there. And he charged all this money, and then I ran out of money, and I had to buy a video camera that looked like film, and I got this one that I had seen the footage of, and it looked really good quality, like stuff on MTV music videos and stuff, and like 16 millimeter, but it was a video camera. It was one of the first ones that looked like film that I knew that was a good camera, so I got it for cheap, and I just filmed the rest of the movie all myself, and with Danica. She helped me carry a tripod, or something like that, and we filmed the rest of the movie together, like without paying people, so I could finish the movie. But he was that was in Topanga Canyon, and it was the woods, but it was like his place, and that's where I thought Jim Morrison lived there, but he never lived there. I thought he must have lived there, and but he didn't. He lived in Laurel Canyon. He lived like around a lot of people. He was always around people. He didn't like it out in the woods, but I like it out in the woods. But I like being around people sometimes. But I found out that who else lives in Topanga Canyon. I found this out. I had seen this guy, you know, I might want to live in Topanga Canyon, but see, it's expensive to get a house there. It costs millions to get like 20 acres. I'd like 20 acres there, but I don't know if it's possible, and you know, I'd really have to be famous pretty fast and make a lot of money. And do like directing and acting and stuff, so I'd maybe have to really work on my body, like have it superhuman and just like really defined and stuff, so it's going to take a lot of work. But I was vitamin D deficient, and so I don't know if it's possible, but I like my house here, but it's in Roanoke, and I can't walk down Sunset Boulevard or somewhere warm on the beach and feel like, hey, everything's okay, I can be myself, I'm not worried about the cops or anything. You know, man, or I'm not going to say man or anything like that. You know, it's like here, it's like, you know, the people, I'm not worried about that here. I wouldn't say man. I'm not worried about that here. I don't know. It's like, I tried filming videos out there in public, and they wouldn't let me film videos. It was like, I don't know if it's this area or it's because God didn't want me to film videos. I think maybe God didn't want me to film videos. out in public. So I had to film them all at this house. And like, I'd like to go out there and socialize more, but what's the use if you can't film videos or make films? Like, I like to be working at something when I socialize, or I can do God's work and stuff. But it's kind of a bummer. It's kind of it's not what I enjoy working at. It's not what I want to do. So I know this house is really special, but I might want to sell it, because then I'd have to really get to work on the thing that I want to work at. Like, really as much as I can do, as much as I can humanly possibly do for the acting. I think I'd have to look way better than everybody, especially as I get older. Like, I don't know, you have to look good, I think. And I'd rather work on my physique than having to fucking clean things by hand, and really have the responsibility of doing some power tool thing that I don't ever want to do again. I don't ever want to do it again. But I know for some reason I'm supposed to do stuff like that, but I just don't want to anymore. Like, my dream did not happen yet. So I still have a reason that I want to make that happen. I want to see that finally happen. Like, I've been in Virginia having to do everything all on my own with my films. I made entire films here, and like, how could I ever be in the right place at the right time? There are no industry contacts here. There's none of them for all of Virginia. They might have some little agent who says, we'll send you around the region. You're not going to make that much money at it. Maybe some people make 20 or 30,000 a year or whatever. It's just not. It's never happened for me back here that much with money at that sort of stuff. So I'm like, fuck it. I'd want to get away from it and go somewhere where I want to fuck a woman's ass. I don't care, because I ain't a fag. I don't say stuff like that usually. Like, I think it's funny, like, there'd be like a homophobe, not a homophobe, but like, he's out there working on something, and like, he worries, like, he's like, get a woman or something, and like, I don't know. And I kind of did stuff like that too. Like, out of worry, I'd say, a woman instead of a man's ass or something. Because I think about, like, the person I was talking to, I'd think about their ass, like, really, like, and I'd think, I'd think a woman's ass, woman's vagina, not an ass, but a vagina. And that'll be okay. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like, that's good. And then, like, think about those kinds of things when we're talking to people here. And it's lonesome. Like, right now, I'm alone. I feel like somebody doesn't want me to film, and they're trying to make me feel bad because I'm filming a video. Maybe somebody in my family, they think, what is he, gay? Why is he showing himself? Like, why does his hair look like this? You know why? Because I like fucking David Lee Roth. I want all my hair this long, looking like David Lee Roth in his prime. That's why. So you can fuck yourself if you don't like it. Fuck you. I like the way David Lee Roth sounded in his prime. I think there's hardly anyone who was that original. So I'm not trying to look like I'm gay. Um, I don't understand people back here sometimes. I don't fucking understand them. I want to work at film, music. You know, they don't want you to say art, but I don't even give a fuck about having to do the art anymore. You know, I don't even give a fuck about having to do the films. You know, doesn't make me as happy anymore. I want to work on my physique and look really good. And I don't know if that's right or wrong, but you know, people have to fucking keep working and worrying about how they're going to pay their bills. And I might have to work as a director because I'm good at that and I know how to do all this stuff. And I can keep up to date on the technology and stuff. But then it's like, you know, I don't know how I'd ever stay and get in the kind of, I don't know how I'd do the acting. I'd like to do something different and really be an actor. Like really audition and be an actor. But I don't know if that's too selfish or not. I don't know. But I don't know. It beats working on anything with a hammer or anything with a power tool or any kind of plumbing or any kind of electric work. Well, Al does electric work. You know, there's people who they're good at that stuff and they like it and somehow they like that stuff. And Al talks to those people around here and he finds excitement in it and happiness. And he talks to them about their career and he thinks that it's so cool that they did some fucking career that, to me, it's like, that's not what I wanted to do. That is not David Lee Roth on a stage when he was in his prime. That is not David Lee Roth on a stage when he was in prime. That is not all those musicians that I looked up to growing up. Twisted Sister, you know, from, you know, they're older now. All those famous people in film, music, stuff like that. So why the fuck was that almost attacked? And I'm not going to turn into one of those people who becomes horrific to try to make it happen. I'm not going to be mean about it. And really, I like my wife and kids. And then I could stay here. I wouldn't have to be in the best shape or, you know, I'd like to work at it here and there to avoid having to go to the hospital as much as I get older. It does make me happy, but it's not the most important thing. But I'd like to be with her and the kids, and maybe we could have like farm animals here and stuff, and we could work on videos, and she's making money at videos, and with the money I have in this house from like the rent on this house would be very low and they'd get to live here. And with her income, we'd have enough. We'd be able to pay our bills, and I could work with her on the videos and films and do higher quality stuff that takes effort and thought, and it's good, and it's real work, and it you know, it takes carrying the equipment, setting up the things for every shot, like, you know, doing the stuff myself, and or having other people, but you know, I don't even care about it that much, and I don't know if I want to do my own whole productions here and stuff, unless it's on my property. I know I won't get in trouble for it, because that's been a weird ass worry. Like, people think that like you have to get a permit to film somewhere out there, and I don't know if I want to do it again. I don't know if I want to do indie films ever again, like all on my own. And indie film means it could be a $0 budget, or it could be up to millions of dollars, or and I don't want to do an indie film again, because you have all the responsibility, you know, the legal paperwork to do the entire thing. I had to do that on entire movies. I had to get every actor's permission to use their image and likeness in the right forms, and I had to get location permits sometimes. And when I film movies in Los Angeles, real location permits, and you had to do it legally the right way. It was hard to do. It didn't bother me that much back then. I don't really want to do it again. Like, I don't like that legal responsibility like as much, but I can follow the law. I follow the law way more than I'm supposed to. That's the problem. It's like I barely go a mile over the speed limit. I usually go a few miles under the speed limit because I don't want to do anything wrong. And I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. And I'd rather be an actor and show up on somebody else's movie and have the producer do all that law stuff and all that legal stuff. Or I can direct the movie. A director's role is he has all the creative say. He has all the creative say on the movie. Like, if he thinks that somebody's hair would look funny if it was like something that makes the movie good, like all the creative say. But then the producers get all the responsibility for the legal stuff and all that stuff they do. And I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do that legal responsibility, unless maybe with Danica I could do it again. But or I could just film videos and films, real films here on my property, and maybe think about going out in Roanoke and getting someone's permission. But I don't really want to go to some other person's random place that's not in LA. And I don't want to have to do the film producing in LA. I don't want to take the legal responsibility of those indie productions. Look at what happened to Alec Baldwin. Look what happened to Alec Baldwin. On that cheap ass indie movie or whatever they're filming, and they didn't get the gun right because it wasn't a big studio movie or something. But I don't know, maybe some of those they don't usually mess up on the bigger movies and but they do sometimes. That stuff can be dangerous, those stunt people, and I don't like doing my own stunts. But some of those indie productions are kind of shady. Some of them, when they don't get the permits and stuff, and but now with YouTube videos, it's the legal stuff is way different from a film production. The legal stuff is way different in film production than it is in YouTube videos. It's like there are different standards. Like, you can just, in a YouTube video, use almost any picture of any random person, whether or not you have the rights to it, you can almost use that in a video. Pretty much use pictures in a video. And it's like looked at as news or something. It's like almost like the same legal stuff as news, but it's like man, I gotta go. I got diarrhea. I got diarrhea. I gotta go. I really got diarrhea. I got to sit down on the toilet bowl. I gotta go. I don't want to shit in my pants. I got diarrhea. I ate all these vitamin C's. I don't want to shit in my own pants. I I gotta use the toilet bowl before I get shit on myself. I ate all these vitamin C's. That was the thing that helped me. I wasn't getting as much vitamin C, so I had like 10,000 milligrams. And then I fell asleep and I woke up and I kept taking a crap. And I lifted weights as hard as I could, kept taking a crap and have diarrhea and lifting weights. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't want to take a crap in my pants, but I may have to go to the toilet bowl. I gotta use the bathroom. Bye. Okay, bye.